This is our Monopoly board. So obviously most of the main spots are still here. The Browns, that's tax. Obviously the railroads, that's chance. This is the electric company. Let's see, there's another railroad. That's community chest. The ones with chests are community chest. This is a custom spot, so I would say this is our roll again spot. I don't think we've really ironed out the rules of this one yet, but I want to do like some type of roll again. There's to be a positive one. There's TNT, which is return your best property back to the board to be purchased again. This is free parking, but we've made it an elytra. Not a very good one, but an elytra. We still have all of these left to do for properties, so that's gonna stink. But we're almost finished with it. It's an elytra, so if you land on it, like land on it, like you don't got, you land directly on it. You can go anywhere you want on the board. Like an elytra, you fly around. Okay, most of these I don't need to explain. I tried to make a silverfish. It's not very good. That's a chorus fruit to best of my abilities. This is... It looks weird with the dirt behind it. There we go. That's a shulker. I think it's a pretty good shulker. This is a very bad sink. An Eye of Ender. And what I think I did the best on, which was the brute, which is jail. The jail is a brute. The greens are ocean themed, so it's shards, the two guardians, elder and regular. I can't remember off the top of my head. And then we have some custom spots because I made the board a little too big and I didn't want to put more actions, so I put more properties. So we have Among Us, Minecraft in general. We have a custom money spot, which is when you land on it, you come over here, you spin the wheel, and every single one of these is $10. So in this scenario, $90. In this scenario, you can get the $90. You can get up to 120. So 90 is pretty high on the spectrum. We have Amazon. No reason why, just felt like it. Another chance, and of course the big ones, and we have the tax. Taxes are 100, I think. Yeah. This one's 100. That one's 2. This is 100. That one's 2. Then we have the bank. So we can just walk in here. We have the bank. It has the bankers are me. And if you feel like it, people who play this map can take the armor stands. Also, this says what the custom spaces are, and just a little bit more information. This is the money, and a shout out to the person who helped me. They're all labeled. Some of these are empty, but money's labeled. There'll be a banker who hands this out in the beginning of the game. Tens or copper and 5 and 1. So that is the money system. The go-to jail, or the jail itself, is the Nether. So I thought, because it's piglin themed, or brute. Still used to call them all piglins, zombie piglins. Now they're different. I think the inside looks cool, but on the outside it looks a little weird. But I think it looks good. Glowstone and trees. Okay. But I think that's the Monopoly board, or the Minopoly board. Just in some decorations. I don't think it's finished, so it won't be released. This is kind of an update video, just saying that it's getting ready to be done. Oh, and if you're worried, you cannot fall through here. Blocks, invisible blocks. But I think that's everything for the Monopoly board, at least. I'll have to write all the books, which give more detail. I'll give you an example. Okay, I'll give you an example. So the first one, which is the cheapest property, is $60. It is Pickaxe Lane. They have names. They have cute little names for what they are, and they give full informations. How much houses are, hotels, the whole shebang. This is rent, and then the 25 and 100 is the price to buy the houses. And I'm sure most people know how Monopoly works. If you don't, it's just a big game of money. You just moving around the board trying to buy properties and bankrupt your opponent. And you can only put houses if you own all of the color set, so like both blues or both browns or all the reds. And you can put houses on them, and the rent increases exponentially per house. So it's kind of an investment. But I'm sure that it's nearly done. I say I have to write all these books, so might be done in a couple of days because I'm kind of on and off with this work. So yeah, that's our Monopoly board. Should be out, I'd say, a couple days. And then we'll probably plan to play it in the future. This redstone was complicated, I'll say the least of that. I had to follow instructions on how to complete it. But yeah, that's our Monopoly board. I'll go ahead.